What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the big preview of the Manchester derby. It's that time again to Old Trafford. It's in Salford. Definitely in Salford, for United taking on City for bragging rights in Manchester on Saturday, 14th of January 2023 with a 12:30 PM GMT kickoff time. It's the geniuses colliding 2.0. It's Erik ten Hag taking on Pep Guardiola, 6-3 at the Etihad to Manchester City. Goals galore then. Is it going to be goals galore again? I do hope so, with the same result, please. That would be great. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help support my channel, then do subscribe to my channel. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Plenty more Manchester City videos to come. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Also, don't forget as well, email in the description if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Big match, 200 likes, that's the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, do not forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Finally, BetMate, today's video sponsor, is sponsoring every single preview throughout this season. £750 pot, £5 entry fee. First place paying a massive £225. Remember, use code JSGC10 on sign up. You get £10 in free bets. You can enter this pot for free. Normal rules do apply. It's only available to those in the UK who are 18 years old and over. The app is free to download. Links and details there in the description. Thank you very much to BetMate for sponsoring this video. Now, firstly, this game is live on BT Sport in the UK for the first time ever. The Manchester derby going to BT Sport and not Sky Sports. Big surprise there in the TV coverage world. Anyone that is going to the Swamp, have a shower before you go, have a shower when you get back, and go and bring home them 3 points for the Blue Boys. That would be much appreciated. I am going to be doing a live watch along of this game. Will be live an hour before kickoff, 11:30 AM. It's an early one, GMT, for you guys to enjoy. It's a great time in the East for people watching in the East, but in the West, very, very early start on the Saturday morning. So let's speak about our opponents first. Manchester United, led by Erik ten Hag, decent manager. He's going to make Manchester United successful, in my opinion, if they back him and they're prepared to be patient. He's a tactician, much like Pep Guardiola. There'll be games that he gets absolutely spot on. There'll be other games where he'll overthink and it doesn't quite work. And I've got a feeling that Erik ten Hag's not going to overthink here. I think he's going to go back to basics. That's a front three, Rashford one side. Expect to see either Anthony or Martial on the other wing and one of them two starting up top. I don't think we'll see Weghorst starting in this game, but I do think he'll feature and come off the bench if he is needed. He's an odd signing from Burnley on loan, but there we go. Definitely in mind with Ronaldo leaving, in United don't want to spend big until the summer to bring a forward in. I think we're going to see Bruno Fernandes starting behind the attackers. Midfield will also be made up of Christian Eriksen and also Casemiro. And then, in my opinion, you're going to pick up Manchester United's weakness. Luke Shaw left back. I wonder if it's going to be Dalot or Wan-Bissaka that's going to be going in at right back. Wan-Bissaka, every time he plays against us, always seems to do well. Is it going to be who's going to be partnering Varane? I presume he's fit and good to go here. I think he's just been rested rather than injured. Is it going to be Lissandro Martinez? He's returned from international duty, ready to go. He played in the game against Charlton midweek. Or is it going to be Maguire or Lindelof? I reckon if he's good to go, it'll be Martinez. We're not going to see Jack Butland, their new signing, start in goal, so it will be David De Gea starting in goal for Manchester United. Now, two potential players that could be out. Dalot limped off against Charlton. I'm not sure if it's going to be him or Wan-Bissaka going in at right back. Apparently, Donny van de Beek is also picked up an injury as well, so we'll see. So in terms of dangers for Manchester United, Marcus Rashford in good form. He's quick. Our high line's going to struggle there. So in my opinion, Kyle Walker didn't have a very good game against Southampton, and yes, we need to respond from that game. However, Kyle Walker is a player that will be able to man-mark quick players out of games, and if Rashford starts, I'll be telling Kyle Walker, you stay within 1 yard of Marcus Rashford at all times, and you nullify him. Have a watch of the England-France game. We might have lost that game, but Kylian Mbappe man-marked out that game by Kyle Walker. I had to take him out of his back pocket, and I want him to do the same here for Rashford as well. The problem you've got is they've also got Martial, who's quick. Anthony's dangerous. He scored against us at the Etihad as well. So we've got some players here that need to be dealt with. You can't help but feel like with Ronnie leaving, though, there's a little bit of quality missing from Manchester United. Looking to add a striker, you would think, in the summer. Apparently, early links with Harry Kane. Now, Manchester United, in terms of form, have won every single competitive game since returning after the World Cup. They've won their last 8 games in all competitions, played 6 since after the World Cup and won all 6 of them. So let's really digest that. They beat Burnley of the Championship 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. They beat Nottingham Forest at home in the Premier League 3-0. They beat Wolves away 1-0 with a late goal, but a late win is a win and it's a good result away from home. They beat Bournemouth at home 3-0. Everton at home 3-1 in the FA Cup, and then Charlton at home 3-0. Good home form, so City need to be very wary of that. But in my opinion, if all them games been played, there's nothing too complicated there, and this is the test for Manchester United. Finding some form, climbing up that table. Are they as good as what they want to be? Here's the big test against Manchester City. United currently sitting on 35 points from 17 games. They sit in 4th. A win will send them above Newcastle. A draw will send them above Newcastle as they're currently level on points. Manchester City 4 points behind. United 4 points behind Manchester City, so they're going to remain below us regardless of the result. Anyway, enough about Manchester United. What about Manchester City? Second place. A win will send us just 2 points behind Arsenal. North London derby coming up this weekend. Huge weekend for Premier League football. And Manchester City winning, a Spurs win in that game. City are just 2 points behind Arsenal. A win for Manchester United and a win for Arsenal. And it's going to be an 8-point gap. So it's a massive weekend in terms of a potential suitor to win the Premier League in May. The game between Arsenal and Spurs taking place, the North London derby on Sunday at 4:30 p.m. GMT. Now, Manchester City, they lost their first game of 2023 on Wednesday night with a 2-0 shock loss away against Southampton in the League Cup. City didn't have a single shot on target for the first time in 4 years. An awful performance. We need to bounce back. We need to get a good result here. And so the good thing about City playing every 3 to 4 days, you've got no time to dwell and reflect on a bad result. You literally just move on to the next game. We need to right their wrongs, win here, and in my opinion, all is forgiven. Now, early team news. John Stones, touch and go to be fit. Ruben Diaz is out, so we could see Ake, Laporte and Akanji all be Manchester City's centre-back pairing if we do go with a back-three defensive centre-back duo. Everyone else should be good to go. Changes will be made from that Southampton game, and I just don't want Manchester City or Pep Guardiola really to overthink this. I want us to go back to basics. Could it be a flat back 4 or do we stick with a back 3? We'll have to wait and see. So, speaking of the teams, I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. Ederson in goal. Walker's got to start. Rico Lewis misses out, and he's desperately unlucky because he's been quality. He deserves to start this game, but with the threat of Rashford, in my opinion, Walker needs to start to deal with that pace of the high line, and I'd be telling him not to go forward, to hang back, and any cases of the counter-attack, he's there to help Manchester City out. I've also got Akanji, Laporte, and Ake starting, so it would kind of be a flat back for that. Walker on the right-hand side, Ake on the left-hand side, and Akanji and Laporte starting as our centre-backs. Midfield 3 of Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. I've got Mahrez starting on the right wing. Grealish had a brilliant performance at the Etihad against United. I'm starting him on the left wing ahead of Phil Foden, and Erling Haaland starting up top. Big calls there. Is it going to be Grealish or Haaland? I do not know. Gundogan, will he start? I do not know. What about Cancelo, Walker, Lewis? There's lots of big questions that Pep Guardiola needs to get right. But the one thing I want to see, a feisty game. I want to see City well up for this. I want City to be motivated, and more motivation. Go out there, take the game to Manchester United. First phase of the game, 10-15 minutes, you're in their face, you're having shots, you're making yourself known, and you're putting them under pressure. Because if we don't, they will. And we need to step up here. This is where we need to really step up and show we are serious about winning the Premier League. Now, hard work, of course, beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. We must work hard. We must fight and win. Fight and win, as the famous Seattle fan would say. You need to fight for every ball, be in their face, don't be nice, be nasty. This is a derby, it's the Manchester derby. It took all kinds of abuse from these knobheads over the years. stick it to them. Really stick it to them. I'm motivated. The players need to be motivated. Score prediction, City 2, United 1 at Old Trafford. I'm going for Haaland and Bernardo to score, getting his annual Old Trafford goal. Let's go. Now, betting tips. I think we will genuinely win this game. I think Haaland scores any time. I don't think United will have the answer for him. And I think Bernardo likes to grab a goal. I'm backing him to score. A Mahrez set piece, anybody? We'll have to wait and see. Casemiro, yellow card. Who knows? Now on to BetMate. I plagued it with blue. Things you love to see. £750 pot, £5 entry fee. Links and details in the description. Remember, use code JSGC10 on sign up for £10 in free bets. That means you can join this pot for free. My team, Ederson in goal, 2 defenders, Walker and Laporte, 2 midfielders. Casemiro always seems to get a lot of points, so I've chucked him in alongside Rodri. Gone for captain Haaland and vice captain Riyad Mahrez. And my bench is made up of knobhead 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now come and join me on BetMate. Use my link in the description to download the app, or you can use the QR code on the screen. It's a free app to download. Anyone that does download BetMate using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. Remember, £750 pot, £5 entry fee, and use code JSGC10 on sign up, £10 in free bets. It should put it in automatically for you, but if it doesn't, you don't want to miss out on sign up with free bets, so put in JSGC10 for £10 in free bets. Links and details there in the description. Thank you to BetMate for sponsoring this preview. I like to sponsored every single preview this season. Finally, if you are going to gamble, do gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. So let's fucking go. Let's go and do the rags in their own backyard. There's no better feeling in the world. So worst feeling as well. Emotions are going to be running high. I'm hoping to see a really great game of football. Watch along link will be out later on tonight to set your reminders for, and I'll see you bright and early 11:30 a.m. GMT for the 12:30 p.m. GMT kickoff time. Watch along with one of the biggest derbies in the world, the Manchester derby, bragging rights at stake. United taking on City at Old Trafford. United or City, who wins? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Remember, 200 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Plenty more Manchester City content to come, so make sure you have subscribed if you are new around here. Also, don't forget as well, social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. That would be much appreciated. And finally, one final big shout out to BetMate for sponsoring this video. Go and check them out. Links and details in the description. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Watch along. Anybody nervous? Anybody excited? Let me know. Manchester Derby, I'll see you for that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. We do have Mr. Bossy Boots shouting and barking in the background. I don't know if the camera's picked it up. It's currently monitoring the situation down there. No idea what he's barking at. I'm going to go and check it out. Hopefully no one's broken into the house whilst I've been filming this video. If they have, I'll keep you up to date on social media with some devastating pictures. So I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now. And ciao for now from Billy the dog as well.